Hello. So today it's webisode Sunday number 4, and for this one I want to start. I got the sun right on my face. And for this one I just want to start answering all the questions that everyone asks me on my Instagram. So let's do this now. Luca BMX asked me, and that's the question that a lot of people ask me: how long have you been riding BMX for? So far it's been 10 years. Second question from Cash Hour. What frame do you use? At the moment I got the Fit Biker Wi-Fi 2, and I'm going to change my frame next week with the people Battleship. Kia Dude 8 asked me, give me some tips on the tabletops, man. I'm gonna give you one tip, and the main tip I can give it to you is I want you to comment on your tricks, trying again and again. Ozergo asked me, how big bars do you recommend for a tall rider? If you're really tall, I recommend you to have a 10 inches handlebars and probably 30 inches wide. Prodish BMX asked me, who was your first sponsor? So my first sponsor was probably
6.5 hours later.
I can't even remember my first sponsor. Yeah, thank you. It was in New Caledonia. It was Monster Energy back in New Caledonia. How did the first conversation between you and them go? So it was quite simple. My mate was in charge of the BMX event, and I just got hooked up with all the clothing and the drinks, and this is how it started. And I was giving all the drinks away to everybody. Louis Lera asked me, what is the easiest way to handstand? I would say you get to the wall and you practice against a wall. The San Diego Daniel asked me, are you going to drop a street edit? I love riding skate parks and dirt. I always try to introduce some street parts on my edit. I will try to drop out this edit by next week.
3 weeks later.
Yeah. You ready? Hey. Let's go. Back. Yo, once again I'm back around. Real shit back in style. Haters reconcile. I'm so black and proud. First class tickets now. Feet all in the eye. Everybody looking down. Everybody get red when you drown, huh? Look at me up. I'm putting it down, you picking it up. Checking the models, they want us to go to college just so we can be stuck. Go to school to make a living, or teach yourself to make a fortune. Common sense, welcome to the apocalypse. Bitch, I'm one of the horsemen. I don't need your endorsement, I don't need reinforcement. Giving you your last warning, cause I'm at my prime. Hey, hey, I'm at my prime. Whoa. Said I'm at my prime.
You're right. Yeah, I'm okay. Where's your favorite place to ride? And most beautiful, most fun, most difficult? Awesome question. So my favorite place to ride at the moment is Victoria Skatepark in Auckland, in New Zealand. It's like my local at the moment. There's a nice bowl. It's all I'm doing most of my clips. Most beautiful, I would say, it's Browns Bay Skatepark. Why? Because the beach is just in front of it. So you have a beautiful scenery. The most fun will be, it depends where you ride. If you have good mate to ride with, it's always gonna be fun. And the most difficult, I would say, 5 Dock Skatepark in Sydney in Australia. It's a really difficult bowl. Why? Because it's massive. The spine is huge. Savage BMX. How long have you lived in New Zealand? Been living in New Zealand for 7 years. What made you move easy. I was living back in New Caledonia and my mate asked me to come over for holidays, and yeah, 7 years later I'm still here, which I'm stoked about. This is it for question time. If you have other question, just write down on my Instagram.
A few moments later.
And now we are going to learn how to bar spin. This time on a box jump. Last time we did it bunny hop. I will send you the links in the description. But now and today is gonna be on a box. So here is going to be 5 steps on how to bar spin the box jumps. Step number 1, speed. You need to come fast, okay? And confidence. By now you should be able to bar spin the motion, which is quite different. Step number 2, the takeoff. You want to take off the front wheel. You want the front wheel and the back wheel to hit the jump properly. What I mean by properly, I mean your back wheel be on a pressure against the jump all the time. Alright, step number 3, air position. You want to have the right position in the air, which means you keep your shoulders on top of your handlebars, on top of the grips all time, and then boom, you spin, okay? Step number 4, spotting the landing. You want to land properly. Why? Because you want to be focused for the second jump or the third jumps. Holding the grips properly and be ready for the landing. And the number 5 will be the next jumps, will be the vision. You want to have the vision. You want to have the vision of going further. It's been a lot of talking. We are going to do this. Alright, it was 5 steps on how to bar spin the box jumps. Which tricks you want to see next? You can always subscribe and like the video, it's always great. I'm going to ride again. See you!